All right. Come on. All right. Where we going? What we starting with? Romans what? 50, 40 what? 15. All right. Romans 15 and 4. Romans chapter 15, verse 4. Our thing ain't working out. We got it now. All right, Romans chapter 15, verse 4. Listen to the book.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime
What was it written for?
were written for our learning,
That?
we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
Good. We was talking about earlier. Chapter 4. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 8. So whatsoever things were written aforetime was written for our learning, that we through patience, comfort of the scriptures, might have hope. We were talking about earlier the different things used in the different, I guess, I don't know, what word I'm using. I guess you call it like tools of the trade, kind of like with the mason. A lot of things are tools of the trade. You'll see the different things on the symbol. Just tools of the trade. For this occupation, we got there's certain things you got to have. There's certain tools we use for our trade. We're talking about how many, just like certain foods you use are instrumental in health. And there's some other things, there's some other other herbs that you can take as well that can help with your health, right? So we look at the different things we're going to work on for our salvation and the importance of why we have these different things as well. All right, we want to be saved. We should. That's my daily concern, my daily expectation is salvation. Whether I live till he get back here or whether I die, my expectation is to be saved. Got it? While I'm talking, give me that 10 and 1. Romans, before we get there. Romans 10 and 1. Romans chapter 10, verse 1. There'll be no interpreter. How many of y'all heard people talk like that at the church you used to go to? Same thing. This is Romans 10 and 1. Listen to the book.
Achim, my heart's desire and prayer to Elohim for Yashrael is that they might be saved. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of Elohim, but not according to knowledge. For they being ignorant of Elohim's Siddiqah, and going about to establish their own Siddiqah, have not submitted themselves unto the Siddiqah of Elohim. For Mashiach is the end of the law for Siddiqah to every one that believeth. For Mashiach describeth the Siddiqah which is of the law, that the east which doeth those things shall live by them.
What happened?
But the Siddiqah which is of Amunah speaketh on this wise. Say not in thine heart, who shall ascend into Shamayim? That is, to bring Mashiach down from above.
Yes.
Or who shall descend into the deep? That is, to bring up Mashiach again from the dead.
What happened?
But what saith it? That a bar is nigh thee, even in thy mouth, and in thy heart. That is the word of faith, which we preach.
I said we don't have to worry about it. We know it's going to happen. Just like he said it. We don't have no doubt. We got an expectation. He said we want to say it in our heart who's going to go up and who's going to bring him down. Or who shall descend down into the deep? There's to raise him up from the dead. He said, but it's very naive, even the word of Amunah, which we preach. We had to have that type of confidence. There was some that doubted, some that disbelieved. Let's see what happened. At the, see if that Oriah, Luke they call it. Kind of all over the place. Let's see how it work out. 24, 14. Listen.
And they talked together of all these things which had happened.
See that? And they talked together of all these things which had what?
Happened.
What happened?
And it came to pass
Yeah.
that while they communed together and reasoned, Yahusha himself drew near and went with them. But their eyes were holding that they should not know him.
See that? But their eyes were holding that they should not know him. Listen.
And he said unto them,
What did he ask them?
What manner of communications are these that ye have one to another, as ye walk and are sad? And the one of them, whose name was Cleophas, answering said unto him, Art thou only a stranger in Jerusalem,
And what?
and hast not known the things which are come to pass
Like what?
there in these Yamim? And he said unto them, What things? And they said unto him, Concerning Yahusha of Nazareth, which was a Nabi, mighty indeed in Debar, before Elohim and all the Am,
What happened?
and how the Rosh Kohanim and all the rulers delivered him to be condemned to death, and have crucified him. But we trusted that it had been he which should have redeemed Yasharal.
Y'all hear this? But we did what?
Trusted that it had been he which should have redeemed Yasharal.
Tell me what time it is.
And besides all this Yom is the third Yom since these things were done.
Y'all sit down. Hold what you got. Pick me up at the book of Matthew, chapter 16. Matthew, they'll call it. Matthew, chapter 16, verse 20. $16.20. Listen to the book.
Then charged he his Mithraeus that they should tell no ish that he was Yahusha the Mashiach.
Yeah.
From that time forth began Yahusha to show unto his Mithraeus how that he must go unto Jerusalem, and suffer many things of the elders and chief Kohanim and scribes, and be killed, and be raised again the third Yom. Then Cuff took him and began to rebuke him, saying, Be it far from thee, Adon. This shall not be unto thee. But he turned and said unto Cuff, Get thee behind me, Satan.
Why?
Thou art an offense unto me.
Why?
For thou savorest not the things that be of Elohim,
Yeah.
but those that be of Anashim.
Sit down. Y'all all right? Let's see what happened at 24. Where you left off at? Y'all chapter 24? What verse we left off at? 20,
I finished 21.
21, 22. 24, 22. Listen to the book.
Yea, and certain Nashim also of our company made us astonished, which were early at the sepulchre.
Y'all see that? And certain women that were of our group, of the congregation. What did they do? They made them astonished. When they did what?
Which were early at the sepulchre.
And did what?
And when they found not his body, they came, saying that they had also seen a Kazun of Malachi, which said that he was alive. And certain of them which were with us went to the sepulchre, and found it even so as the Nashim had said.
What happened?
But him they saw not.
What happened?
Then he said unto them,
Oh, who?
Fools,
And?
slow of heart, to believe all that the Nabaim have spoken,
All right.
not Mashiach to have suffered these things,
And to do what?
enter into his kabod.
So where did he start at?
And beginning at Moshe,
What did he do?
and all the Nabaim,
What did he do?
he expounded unto them in all the scriptures
What thing?
the things concerning himself.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Good. At the 7th chapter of the book of Yeshayahu. Yeshayahu, change sides. Isaiah. Let's see. We'll play with it. Listen to the book.
Let us go up against Yehuda and vex it, and let us make a breach therein for us, and set a malach in the midst of it, even the ben of Tabiel. Thus saith Yahuwah Elohim, It shall not stand, neither shall it come to pass. For the head of Aram is Damascus, and the head of Damascus is Rezin. And within 65 years shall Ephraim be broken, that it be not a people.
Mm-hmm.
And the head of Ephraim is Samaria, and the head of Samaria is Remaliah's Ben.
Mm-hmm.
Ye will not believe, if you will not believe, surely ye shall not be established.
See that? Y'all hear what he just told you? He said, if you don't believe it, you're not going to be established. So why would he call him a fool, slow of heart? Well, you ain't going to be established. You're not going to be established. See, that's what we're talking about, how important it is for to have this amanah concerning the bar. He said, what he just told you, you got to believe that. He said, if you don't believe it, you know you won't be established. So all this is kind of fixed on the fact you got to believe it. That's just being honest. That's it. 16, 15, Mark. Know what you got? So he said, if you don't believe it, what happened, Brandon?
If you will not believe, surely ye shall not be established.
I don't care what he say. You know how we do it. Because one thing you ain't got to worry about, see, man don't have no control over what you believe. As long as God is good with it. I don't know where people come up with this stuff from. They say, if you don't believe it, you won't be established. I appreciate that. Because you know what? The problem that comes with us, our amunah has a discipline. It's got a discipline. It don't work. If you don't believe, you can't be saved. If you want to be established, you can't. That's just bottom line. If you don't believe it, what if you didn't believe? That's bad. You get me Romans 3:1. Ain't that right? A lot of times, we become comfortable with different things that we do, and we'll tend to feel like it's not that important. I believe some, but I don't believe this. Or how could this be? Because he said it. Let's see what happened. He got me Romans 3:1. I want Mark 16:15 first. Listen to the book.
And he said unto them,
What did he say?
Go ye into all the Arats.
Go where now?
Into all the Arats.
Except for where?
Into all the Arats.
And do what?
And preach the debar to every creature.
And tell him what happened.
He that believeth
and
is immersed shall be saved.
He that what?
Believeth and is immersed shall be saved.
So if they don't believe, they won't be established. Tell me what else happened.
But he that believeth not shall be damned.
Will not be established. Is this hard for them to believe? He just said, this is what he's telling the apostles. Now, we just read in the book of Orion, they call Luke, or it's not working. I see why most movies like, Aura. But he just finished telling them how old fools and slow of heart to believe. All that did not believe has spoken. He said he was expected, if ought by definition means expected or obligated. He was obligated to do that. Expected to do that. He said just so he can enter his glory. And beginning at Mushah, all the Nabi'in, he expounded them in all the scriptures, the things concerning himself. Now we just happen to go over here to look at in the 7th chapter of the book of, Yeshayahu, I started telling them about these positions. We're talking about the establishment and who rules over what area, and how Samaria was, which is the land of Yasharal, and he did tell they weren't going to be a people. They all scattered in this word. Yasharal is scattered. Ain't that right? Even Josh said in his song, he said Yasharal scattered. He ain't telling no lie. He told they one. He said disperse them. They scattered. And so all these things come to pass. He told, if you don't believe it, you won't be established. This ain't nothing new for us. So when he would have spoke to the apostles and other Methodist, a lot of this would entail in their law. This is how important. You got to believe it. I know. And then he come along and told them to go in all their rights and proclaim to the bar, and he that believeth and is baptized, immersed shall be. It don't make sense. If I don't believe it, I won't be established. What did he just tell me? What else did he tell me? If I don't believe this, I won't be established. What did he just tell me? All I got to do is take what he said. If I don't believe all this, I won't be established. So nobody heard, I need to believe this so I can be established. Nobody heard that? We just got fixed on it. If we don't believe, we won't be established. So if I do believe, how about if I do believe? So he just told me, he that believeth and is immersed, I said shall be established. You said saved, same thing. If I don't believe it, I won't be established. So this would make sense why he would tell to call them fools. Because you would wonder, why would he? Because they tell you don't call people fools. Why would you call them a fool? They just say he told you. They said that we trusted it had been him. And besides that, this is the Charlotte Shiyun. So what did they just tell us? I don't believe it. It ain't like he said it because he ain't done it. They told you certain things happen. They said when we went and certain women that were with our company told us they went and they found out about it. We went. They said they seen a Kazum, a Malakim, and they told them what happened. They said we came, but we didn't find him. That's what they just told you. They said we didn't find him. We didn't find what was supposed to conclude our Amanah. That's why they were crying, because he didn't do what he said he going to do. Y'all got it? But yet, we come to find out, he told us, if you don't believe, you won't be established. So it makes sense he would call him a fool. It's slow of heart to believe all that is not being spoken. Ought not the Mashiach that suffer these things to enter into his kabul and begin that Mushah and all the Nabaim he expounded in all the scriptures, the things concerning himself. I don't know. I guess with that, I'm not condemning them. I just kind of look at what they did, how easy it is for a lot of us to look to other avenues or look to try to find other reason or rationale to not to believe. Some of us, it ain't so much you hadn't got the conclusion for what you're looking for. Some of us use other outside ventures or things to do to try to make an excuse not to believe. Y'all kind of follow me with that? For them, they just looked at, we went to where he wasn't there. This is the exact time when he said he was going to be here. He's not. And the only reason they didn't, because their eyes were holding. Right? We got some people that just tend to find reason to not to believe. Ain't because their eyes are holding, because some stuff just come up just the heart. With Yasharal, and I listen to them, I can tell you right now what's going on with Yasharal right here. Just listen, he was reading. He went further than I want him to go. They be moving kind of sometimes. So that's how we jumped off here, which is how we go. I just look at, well, that's where to go. We'll just take a different turn from what we was doing. And then you start listening. He told you how his heart designed prayer for Yasharal, and they might be saved. He bet on record they had a zeal, but not according. For they being ignorant, Elohim's righteous and going about. So what tell me right there, and they couldn't have had no, in no day they couldn't have no Malak. Couldn't have Malak. Because there's no way it should ever get to that point. There's just no way to let you get to that point. We don't already seen the effects of that. That's all right, I ain't no leadership. That's just, man, I already know what happened. Ain't no way in the world going to do it. I ain't going to let you do it. I'll never let no sheep leave me. That's just not going to happen. Y'all got it? That's just being honest. In the 23rd division of Tahalim, he said, Yahuwah is my Ra'ah. I shall not want. Say, he making me to lie down. Say, he lead me. You ain't lead me nowhere. I'm going to lead you. That's just being honest. Because I saw what the effects is, what happened when people got in and started by themselves. We done seen it before in the 17th chapter book of Shaphatim. And those y'all mean, what happened? Did was right well. What happened? Because there was no Malak. So we done got these people, and let's just be honest, he didn't have a zeal. Because his mother said she had wholly dedicated the money. Ain't that right? They had some knowledge. They had a zeal now. Don't say they didn't have no zeal. They had a zeal. Just one according to knowledge. And we saw when they were ignorant what they did, they went established about their own Sadiq. And then submitting themselves unto the Sadiq Elohim. So what we got to do is make sure we kind of come back and look at how important it is for us to believe. I know sometimes y'all feel like, you pick it up depending on what day it is. I know they do. I know these people do. They're human. I've seen that before. I've been there. You pick it up. I used to do stuff. When he do stuff I ain't want, I say, okay. You real then, I guess. You don't be real. You don't prove yourself. I do something, show you real. You look for something. Or you try to find reason to doubt. Or you try to use reason to justify why you don't do stuff. If things were better for you, you would do better. I've done all that. They ain't nothing new. They ain't done nothing new. Y'all ain't got ready. How many have been guilty of it? You do it. That's just human nature. That's all. It's just human nature. You find a reason to try to, just look like stuff just ain't going right and it ain't meant for you and Tim gonna be saying all of them, not you. And the same stuff you struggling, the same stuff they struggling with. We human. We all gonna struggle. We all gonna struggle. The book says ain't no temptation taking you except that you ain't gonna believe it. Coming by doesn't mean shared by many. But all the humans faithful. Who will not allow you to suffer above that you're able. But with the temptation, you ain't gonna believe what happened with Yahushua. A lot of times, every time he kept escaping on him, he knew as much as he could take. Then them folks took up stone to stone him. He was just like that. You'd have hit him with that brick, he'd have hollered like a girl. Nigga hit you one of them rocks. You don't be done. Oh, I'm a man holler. Oh, man, you holler like a girl. Man, you were crying like a baby. Isn't that right? You're like, man, they were using millstones on me. That's stuff you use on crowds. That's being honest. So he knew he couldn't take that. Y'all know with all the strength and everything he had, you know he couldn't take that. You didn't think about that, did you? You think he could take it. Why he didn't let him stay there and get stoned? He let him get crucified. Why he let him get stoned? He couldn't take it. Some stuff you can't take. They don't want to think about that, do you? So why let him escape? He should have been able to take it. You don't think about that, do you? You know what you can take. So a lot of times, what the problem becomes, you don't know what you can take. And you ain't going to never know if you don't go through nothing. And you still ain't going to know unless you can sustain. That's a hold your integrity. Go ahead. If you could have called EU and just walked up to us, hey, let me ask something. Man, what you do, man, right now if your whole family just died, all your kids came up dead, and you lost everything you got? That tight, I don't know what I do. I know until you get tested, you see, you'll stand. You don't know until it happens. A lot of times we take things always for failure, him against us, him not liking us, him liking something. Oh, he like Nicole Benton, he like me. Oh, he like Sarah Benton. Why they ain't going? I'm trying to prove you. You'll sing songs, y'all write songs, you'll make palal about things, how you want to grow. Why you going to grow? Got to go through something. Yeah. That's what folks have. How many of y'all want to get stronger? Keep lifting the same thing. You should have started noticing your faith going to increase. No, you got to lift more. You want to either change your reps or you want to change your weight. That's the only way you're going to get stronger. You're not going to get stronger doing the same thing, people. And a lot of times people are always looking to think people can take, people can do. He knows exactly what that man can take. Y'all know what happened. Sit with me in the book of Matthew. Matthew 4:1. I don't know what these folks thinking about. Four and 1. Listen to the book.
Then was Yahusha led up of the Ruach into Bamidbar to be tempted of the devil.
Yeah.
And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward in hunger.
You said he was led up, he was, what was he done again?
Led up of the Ruach into Bamidbar to be tempted of the devil.
To be tempted of the devil. And what happened?
And when he had fasted 40 Yamim and 40 Layla,
what happened?
He was afterward in hunger.
Mm-hmm.
And when the tempter came to him, he said, if thou be the Ben of Elohim, command that these stones be made bread.
Y'all see that? Y'all know you want to just kind of just sit here and just think about something? You know he sent Matthias out. Who remember what he did when he sent him out?
Don't take nothing with him.
No, he sent him out. He gave them power.
Power.
Over unclean ruach. Cast them out. Heal all manner of disease. That's what he said when he said, say it right quick if I'm wrong. Say that 10 and 1, Matthew. Matthew 10 and 1. Let me see what happened. Y'all work with me. 10 and 1. Listen.
And when he had called unto him his 12 Matthias,
what did he do?
He gave them power against unclean ruach.
Against, not for. Against. So all of their abilities, you know when they work? Against. If you got something wrong, what they had work against it. They weren't together. It was separate. And then work in conjunction. When yours kick in, mine's kick in. Yours come at me, mine's defied. They're going against it. It was against all the thought they had was against anything wrong. Anything right, they wouldn't do nothing against it. They found a man, and the man was teaching and preaching in Yahushua's name. You know what he told him? Why? And he went what? It ain't gonna work. We can't stop him. See, he just gave them authority against. When they found the man, he would preach. He said, he's not against us, then he for us. See, what we have ain't going to work. I don't have nothing to go and to take and destroy people that's working in the same, out to work in the same field and have the same mindset. Mine's to work against people that got a different mindset. Don't make sense to mess with them. That's what it said. He's not against you. For the power he gave them, I got power that you, when people come at you, they come at you because they're not with us. You can easily take them down. I gave you some that it'll sustain you and keep you, and it works against them. Y'all got it? Somebody that with her, it work in their favor. Y'all got it? Because anytime you taking out anybody that's against Yahuwah, that's helping me. That is, any unclean, any rotten spirit, any behavior, any sickness, disease, that's helping me. Y'all got it? Yeah. So I'm just kind of, getting, I don't know, just kind of looking. It's just me thinking. It's me thinking, talking out loud. He gave them power against unclean spirit, ruach. And what happened in verse 5?
These 12 Yahushua sent forth and commanded them, saying,
what happened?
Go not in the way of the Gentiles,
yeah,
and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not.
What happened?
But go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Yasharal.
Yeah.
And as ye go, preach, saying, the Malkuth of Shamayim is at hand.
What else you want them to do?
Heal the sick.
What else?
Cleanse the lepers.
See, that what they had was against sickness. What they had was healing. They got healing. When they come there and you sick, you get what happened? It's helping you. See, you don't, me and him not finna fall and start fighting. What I got gonna help him. If you blind, I got sight. Everything I got to work against anything, it's unclean. She need to be seeing. She need to see. So what I got gonna work, it's gonna take that away. Everything he gave them was to work against anything that was against the Malkuth. Y'all got it? That makes sense for you, how you can see now how things would work for them? You know, because all they was doing was just taking out things that's against it. All right. Heal the sick. What else you want to do?
And to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease.
See that? What else? What else?
Continuing at verse 2, I had to go back to verse 1 to read that.
Oh, you did?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Well, go back to verse 2 then. What else it told them?
Now the names of the 12 apostles.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. 5 was it? Verse 8 now?
Yeah,
we went to verse 10.
I'm sorry. I got to go back to verse 8. I'm going back. Let's heal the sick. Cleanse the...
You good, baby boy. That means I had to go back to verse. I'm like, bro, don't know what about. Listen, we fall down, but we check up. Ain't that right? Go ahead. Listen.
Heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out devils. Freely ye have received.
That good. I don't know about it. He wanted to cast out devils. Cast out devils. You keep going. Freely receive.
Freely give. Provide neither gold nor silver nor brass in your purses, nor scrip for your journey, neither 2 coats, nor shoes, nor yet staves. For the workman is worthy of his meat.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And into whatsoever city or town ye shall enter, inquire who in it is worthy, and there abide till ye go thence. And when ye come into an house, salute it.
They should have found one they were trying to cast out. Was it in the 10th chapter? It's not the 10th chapter. Don't worry. Go back. Let's pick back up at Matthew, the 4th chapter. Matthew, on the book of Oriel. Give me back to the 4th chapter of the book of Matthew, chapter 4, verse 1. Matthew 4 and 1. Listen.
Then was Yahushua led up of the Ruach.
Oriel. Matthew. Okay. We'll say that. 17, 18. It's 17, 18 of Matthew. Hold that for me. This is 4 and 1. Listen.
Then was Yahushua led up of the Ruach into Bamidbar to be tempted of the devil.
Y'all hear what he did? What happened?
And when he had fasted 40 yamim and 40 layla, he was afterward in hunger. And when the tempter came to him, he said, If thou be the Ben of Elohim,
Do what?
command that these stones be made bread.
What happened?
But he answered and said, It is written, Each shall not live by bread alone, but by every debar that proceedeth out of the mouth of Elohim.
What happened?
Then the devil taketh him up into a Kadesh city, and setteth him on a pinnacle of the temple, and saith unto him, If thou be the Ben of Elohim, cast thyself down, for it is written, He shall give his Malachite charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest any time thou dash thy foot against a stone.
And what happened?
Yahushua said unto him, It is written again, Thou shalt not tempt the Adon thy Elohim. Again, the devil taketh him up into an exceeding high mountain, and sheweth him all the Malkuth of the Arats, and the Kabud of them, and saith unto him, All these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me.
Yes.
Then saith Yahushua unto him, Get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, Thou shalt worship the Adon thy Elohim, and him only shalt thou serve.
What happened?
Then the devil leaveth him, and behold,
That's
Mal-
good. That's good. That's good. Matthew chapter 17, verse 19. Let me have 17, 18. Matthew 17, 18. Listen to the book.
And Yahushua rebuked the devil, and he departed out of him. And the child was
I'll make
cured.
it 17.
You want verse 14?
Verse 14?
Yes, sir.
17, 14. Listen.
And when they were come to the multitude, there came to him a certain Ish, kneeling down to him and saying, Adon, have mercy on my son, for he is a lunatic and sore vexed. For oft times he falleth into the fire, and oft into the water. And I brought him to thy Mathetes, and they could not cure him. Then Yahushua answered and said, O faithless and perverse generation, how long shall I be with you? How long shall I suffer you? Bring him hither to me. And Yahushua rebuked the devil, and he departed out of him. And the child was cured from that very hour.
See that? What happened?
Then came the Mathetes to Yahushua apart, and said, Why could not we cast him out? And Yahushua said unto them, Because of your unbelief.
What happened?
For aman I say unto you, if ye have amunah as a grain of a mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, Remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you. Howbeit this kind goeth not out, but by prayer and fasting.
That's good. That's good. Because we're kind of looking at what happened when he went up into Bamar Bar. How he fasted for 40 Yamim and 40 Layla. Then he was tempted of the devil. And later, if you notice, he rebuked the devil and the devil left. I wonder what did he do different than we do? Praying and fasting. Praying and fasting. He couldn't have done it except he done it that way. See, some things you just got to understand what it takes in order for you to defeat certain things you're dealing with. Got it? You didn't just run up on the devil and just finish with a full plate, pooting and farting and burping. In order for him to be able to withstand the temper, the book told you why he was taken out. He was taken out to be tempted of the devil. But he was put in a state. He knew what he had to do. I'm going to resist some things. Let's see what happened in the 30th chapter of the book of Mashali. See what that 30 and 5. Mashali. Proverbs, they call them. Let's see. Listen to the book.
Every debar of Elohim is pure.
See that? That make a difference. Every debar of Elohim is
Pure.
listen.
He is a shield unto them that put their trust in him.
See that? What happened?
Add thou not unto his dabarim, lest he reprove thee,
And what happened?
and thou be found a liar.
That's why you got to examine when people start giving you stuff. Got to watch it. It's trying to expose you. Ain't that right? You be found a liar. They ever try to add some things to it. They try to put some things. That's what they'll do. They'll try to trick you and trap you up. Like the devil did. They'll use scripture to make a fool out of you. I mean, years ago hearing that, he'll give his Malachite chain back then with angels charge over thee, And in their hand they shall bear thee up, lest thou fall and dash thy foot against a stone. And the whole time it was working. You said, wow, if he'd have jumped off that cliff, you know the angels would have came down and picked him up. No, they wouldn't. He'd have tore them feet up and his head. Shoulder blade, everything been split open. Behind been split all the way to the top of his head. It would have never worked. It was working then when he didn't do it. It was already in their hand. He had already gotten in the bar. You're not supposed to tempt him. He did keep him. Y'all got it? He did keep him. The Malachi did keep him. That's why he went back and he gave him the same thing he got. All the Malachi is messengers, right? Well, when he taught them, he called them old fools and slow of heart to believe all that did not even been spoken. Are not the Mashiach that suffered these things at the end in his kabul and beginning at well? And all the who? He expounded them in all the who? The things concerning who? He showed how he was in their hand. They kept him. That's why we got to put ourselves in a state of being where we can be kept. So a lot of stuff we keep trying to do on our own, that's where the problem comes. And so when you actually get challenged and get pushed, the first thing you do, you get to stop believing. They were working good till they ran up on that one little devil that didn't move. Isn't that right? See, he can give you something. If you don't know how to use it, you're not going to be invincible. You're going to still be vulnerable. Right? And you vulnerable attack to make you feel like maybe you ain't got what you got. First you run out, you just tackling stuff. Stuff happens. You get in stuff, you hit a roadblock. Trouble in my way. Other level, trouble in my way. Isn't that right? Got a quartet going. I know that Jesus. But, you know, being human. But that's what'll happen when you don't know how to use your tools. Y'all got it? People get holler, prayer was a weapon, and all these good songs people put out. People don't actually know how to use this stuff. People just talk. It sounds good. It's easy to sing about a lot of this stuff than it is to actually live. And then sometimes when the music drunk and you feeling so good, man, the pew can get up and attack you and fight all up. One splinter get in your finger and you can't sleep. You got to go to the hospital. You talking about fighting every pew in this church. Isn't that right? It's things when it come, it will challenge you and it will make you doubt. So now we have to go and look at the consistency that he gave us. And that's what hurt a lot of us, just like he did before he went on what he did. I know what I need to do in order to be able to handle this situation I'm going through. Let's see what happened over here. This is the Marshall Lee chapter 30. What verse we left off? 6?
7.
And verse 7. What happened?
2 things have I required of thee.
What was it?
Deny me them not before I die.
What, like what?
Remove far from me vanity and lies.
What else?
Give me neither poverty nor riches.
What happened?
Feed me with food convenient for me.
You said each live how now? What you say about each eating in the 4th chapter, Brandon? On Matthew 4 and 4? Matthew, to make sure I'm getting confused. I don't want to twist up now. So nobody don't find me no liar. Matthew 4 and 4. What did it say?
But he answered and said, It is written, Ye shall not live by bread alone.
What, by what?
By every debar that proceedeth out of the mouth of Elohim.
At the book of Marshall chapter 30, verse 7. What did he want again?
2 things have I required of thee. Deny me them not before I die.
Like what?
Remove far from me vanity and lies.
So I could have kept this away from you for 30 years. 32 years. Just before you die, I'll do it. He didn't say, give me this all my life. Just don't deny me this before I leave him. What is it that you want, son?
Give me neither poverty nor riches.
What happened?
Feed me with food convenient for me.
Like what?
Lest I be full.
Lest you do what?
Be full.
Lest you do what?
Be full.
And what will you do?
And deny thee.
What you finna? I'm finna go up here and the devil finna come play with me now. I just got a full plate. What you trying to do, devil? They gonna jump down here and grab their knee and do a belly buster on Raw. Seriously? Because you done got full? It's amazing he would ask for that day. So just don't deny him that before he died. He said, I want you to feed me with food that's convenient for me. That's why he was able to say that each don't live by bread alone. Right now, this working for me. He look at this working for me. I'm satisfied. You know, Shaul said he learned how to be hungry and how to be full. What could he have possibly been eating? Must have been that convenient food. And what else he wanted now?
Lest I be full and deny thee.
See that? And what happened?
and say, who is Yahuwah?
That's what he's looking at, like some of us will do. You start down, start questioning. Oh, we'll do it. Right situation come, we'll do it. Too much, come on, too much temptation, too much suffering. We'll do the same thing. See, this is how important this is. This man had to go back through the scripture, and not just for, they were saying, the edifying of the body, but it also edify him. He connected to the body. And dude, you got to go back over this. You got to consider. Why would you ask for this? How many of y'all in here not hungry right now? Could you imagine you could have just enough food in you that you could deny him? You thinking, why would I do that? When the right situation comes. But why would he ask that? He realized you understand, he realized what kind of state you got to be in? Because that devil will work on you in any state he get opportunity. He will work on you. And there's a lot of time people forget, how would you think you being too full could come in and be a problem? He said, I mess around, I get too full, I might deny you. Can you imagine you get full and how many y'all thinking, how many of you say, whoo, I don't believe in nothing no more. You're thinking, are you serious? Damn it. Can you imagine? How many of y'all could even imagine? You thinking, that don't make sense. Why would he ask for it? Why would he go up here and he look at where he went, what the devil wanted him to do was, listen, all this I give you. Because the man told y'all, when he told them in the 24th chapter of the book of Matthew, he said, ought not the Mashiach to suffer these things? What was it again now? Ought not the Mashiach to suffer these things? Enter into his glory. So now the devil just showed him all the kingdom, the Malkut of the Arise. Ain't that what you came here for? I'm going to show you all of them. And all you got to do is bow down and worship me. Had he got full, you know what he's saying? Who is Yahuwah? That's what he came here for. This is what he came here for. Now he look at, you can bypass all that and you can get it now? Come on, folks. He said, if I got too full. And I got too full. Look how the devil came. When the devil came to test him, that's everything he came here for. And a lot of times where we get caught up and where we wind up faltering at, because we assume there are some things off limit. I know I wouldn't. That's your mouth talking. That's your mouth talking. He wasn't strong enough to go out there on no full stomach. He's not strong enough. If he was, I wouldn't be reading this. I know he wasn't strong enough to go out there on no full stomach. Now, you can believe what you want to believe. I know you ain't going to be saved. You can believe you want to. You ain't going to be established. Right. Don't make sense. If the whole book about him, who was just talking about they ain't want to be too full? Why would that man up here fast? Because he already knew I'll mess around, I'll fall. I need you to listen, and I can't be too broke. He knew I don't know where these folks get that stuff from. Make me poor as ever. That's not my prayer. Man, I'm like, yo, that don't even make sense me to pray no prayer. No, listen, don't let me get too poor. That P.O. poor. I can't even afford the O.R. I get to that P.O., you in trouble. P.O. gonna be P.U. Isn't that right? He don't get stank around him. He finna hear what he said.
Or lest I be poor.
Lest I do what?
Be poor.
Lest I be what?
Poor.
And what happened?
And steal.
What these folks thinking about, man? Bro, you know he was poor. The man just saying, told you, man, about poor, I'll be stealing. I don't know what if the man showed I'm not strong enough today to be right on poor. He be going here talking, you know he was poor, he ain't had nothing. Where you get this? The man that told you, you don't want to do that. They be sitting around, man, jacket full of stuff. They be like, what you doing? What you doing? Who? You accusing me of stealing? Me and Rizzo stuff that start falling down. You can't do that. Man, you find goat, oxen, everything that falling down. You can't make me too poor. I know it's funny, but I'm going to go with the man said. I don't know what these folks think, but this stuff we've been believing folks told us. No, man, the man, he just said, then, the man just went on and called them fools, slow, hard to believe, all that did not be exposed. He said, ought not he to suffer these things to enter into his kaboom? Now begin at Mushah and all the not being he that spouted him in all the scripture, the thing concerning him. Who is this talking about? This talking about him. The man just told you, I can't be too poor still. I try to tell you folks, some pray on. That's why he said, somebody need to teach you how to pray. He told them, any of things that teach you how to pray. Y'all better know how to pray. Because this man looked at, man, no. He's like, I get to, but I'm going to steal. He's a warrior. The man, Gabon, the man of war. That man not finna sit right here and listen, I'm going to steal. That's Samson. He couldn't pay a debt. That man looked at his bills. He ain't got the money. Lights due, rent due. Everybody coming on. What he going to do? He couldn't pay a debt. What he do? Nigga steal. Ain't that right? Y'all seen it before, even on TV. Y'all seen that true story? When the crackhead sat down and laid the baby was in the car, he busted one and saved the baby and snapped the radio out. He told niggas do steal. That's a true story, ain't it? He saved the white woman baby, busted one and got it, but then he stole the radio out the car. That's the man told that right. He said, no, nigga do steal. He was poor, he was on the street. I don't know what these people think about. Y'all don't like stuff like this, do you? You know what hurt us? Because a lot of stuff we use for strength is foolishness. This is what the man used. I can't go up here full. I'm going to mess up. This man's going to mess me up. Let's see what he told her right quick. 11th chapter of the book of Matthew 11. 14. Let's see. Y'all don't like stuff like that, do you? They kept reading going down there. See, people go around here, people believe, they don't want, you know what they don't want to do? They don't want to believe the truth. You ain't got to believe it, though. You won't be established. That's just true. Everybody can't take everything. That's just being honest. Everybody can't take everything. Everybody can't take everything. Some stuff better for you to do and better than me. Some stuff better for me to do, some stuff better for you to do. He knew what they going to take for him. He said, ain't going to work for me. Some folks do good poor. They ain't a problem in the world. He look at, I'm poor. Y'all gonna say all kind of folks. Look at that man. Everything in yard missing. I'm telling you, everything old wet. He just look, it ain't gonna work for me. Y'all don't like that, do you? All right. Listen to the book.
And if you will receive it, this is Eliyahu which was for to come.
Yeah.
He that hath ears to hear, let him hear. But whereunto shall I liken this generation?
What are they?
It is like unto many sitting in the markets, and calling unto their fellows, and saying, we have piped unto you,
and
ye have not danced.
What happened?
And we have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented.
What happened?
For Yehochanan came, neither eating nor drinking, and they say he hath a devil.
What happened?
The men of each came eating and drinking, and they say, behold, a man gluttonous, and a wine-bibber,
what now?
a friend of publicans and sinners.
But what happened?
But wisdom is justified of her beneath.
That's all he was trying to tell the folks. Everything done called out about the man wrong. That man, now he set the Methodist out, he gave them power. What was it now? What was it? Against? That make you sin. Then the folks said man was a friend of sinners. He just said, seriously? He said, seriously, I'm friend with sinners? I just gave them authority against anything sin. It was a transgression of the what? I gave them power against it. And y'all came up with, I'm friends with sinners? And don't forget, a glutton. Now, if he was a glutton, you ain't going to believe what would have happened. He would have denied it. It don't take that long. That's why he didn't look at these people. He said, they don't know what they're doing there. He already knew. Once you put out, he said, I know you don't know what you're doing. He already knew that. He knew exactly just what he had to do. Y'all said he let us learn how you guys just got to maintain. That's a lot for it. We're gonna make some. We're gonna do some shift change on some stuff. Y'all say it makes a lot of sense. A lot of stuff. Think about it. Why would you think how much you eat will play into your salvation or play into where you would doubt? People, you know what church did? Church made us fat. Church, man, they get the fat of the saved. The swole of your arm is. All right. When you go to church, the fattest person is the most saved person in them. Church is done. The eat, explode, the kill you. Churches killed us. Man, opened up a chicken joint. They ain't want to leave. Church, how did you trick us? I mean, you go ahead and you go to synagogue, but you go to churches. These folks just played us every way they can and keep us in a state of just, people don't realize how we lose control. Let's see Philippians chapter 3, verse 15. Philippians. Then I got to get back over here and come back over here. It's tight. It is, man. People done damaged us, man. Listen to the book.
Let us therefore, as many as be perfect,
Do what?
be thus minded.
And do what?
And if anything be ye otherwise minded,
What will happen?
Elohim shall reveal even this unto you.
For what happened?
Nevertheless, whereto we have already attained,
So what you want to do?
let us walk by the same rule.
Like what's in the book of Marshall Lee, chapter 30? Would that be a rule? Don't let me be too full. Would that be a rule? Don't let me get too poor. Would these be rules? Because he expounded them in all the scripture, the thing concerning himself. Would these be rules that we would mind or that done played out now? That's what we started. Whatsoever things are written aforetime written for our learning. He said, therefore, let us walk by the same
Rule,
let us mind.
the same thing.
Talk to me.
Akim, be followers together of me,
And more who?
them
And?
which walk so as ye have us for an example.
But what happened?
For many walk, of whom I have told you often.
And what are you doing now?
Now tell you, even weeping,
That they are the friend?
the enemies of the cross of Mashiach.
You said they're what?
The enemies.
The enemies. So if I had the power from Yahusha, would my power help them? My power would work against them. The authority Mr. Yahuwah gave us, my power would work against these people. He said to mark them, for they are the enemies. I couldn't imagine why. Talk to me, Chris.
Of the tooth of Mashiach,
Why?
whose end is destruction.
Who's what now?
End is destruction.
Whose end is what?
Destruction.
I couldn't imagine what you could tell me next. What else?
Whose Elohim is their belly, and whose kabub is their shame, who mind earthly things.
So you see why he want to put that level of control? You'd be surprised, your appetite. Your appetite will drive you to do certain things. You didn't know that? That's what happened in the 3rd chapter of the book of Barashit, 3 and 1, Genesis. This is 3 and 1 Barashit, Genesis. Listen to the book.
Now the Nakash was more subtle than any beast of the field, which Yahuwah Elohim had made. And he said unto the Ashah, Yea, hath Elohim said, Ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden. And the Ashah said unto the Nakash, We may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden.
Well, what happened?
But of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden,
Tell me what happened.
Elohim hath said, Ye shall not eat of it.
You said what? Now, let me say something. They can eat every other tree, herb in the garden. But the tree that's in the midst of the garden, Elohim said, do what?
Ye shall not eat of it,
Yeah.
neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die.
What happened?
And the Nakash said unto the Ashah, Ye shall not surely die. For Elohim doth know that in the yom ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be open.
And
Ye shall be as Elohim,
doing
knowing
what?
Ta'ub and Rasha.
So what else happened?
And when the Ashah saw that the tree was Ta'ub for food,
See
and that
that?
it was pleasant to the eyes,
Let me ask you a question. What did she see?
and when the Ashah saw that the tree was Ta'ub for food,
Which means she was hungry. I told you about it for food. She was hungry. She was hungry. Just like Yahusha was. Afterward, he was a hunger. That's why he asked him to feed him with convenient food. That's how he learned that each doth not live by bread alone, but by every debar. See, what she failed at, he knew this was he going to be victorious at. All you do is just follow the failed plan and get the right one. She did the same thing. Afterwards, she was a hunger. That's why she saw it was good for food. Why would she be thinking about it good for food if you ain't hungry? Sometimes you in the store, you look, you say, that look, because you got an appetite for it. And he looked at, I need you to feed me with convenient food. What else happened?
And a tree to be desired to make one wise.
I couldn't imagine what she did after that.
She took of the fruit thereof and did eat.
You said stacked it on the table for decoration and set it on a little vessel so when people said it'd be on a coffee table.
And did eat.
And she did it. I told you she was hungry. So he saw this. He already seen this. I already seen this. It makes no sense. I need you to feed me with convenient food that I don't lean to my own understanding. In all my ways, I acknowledge you. And you know what you'll do? You'll direct my path. You'll keep me from making these stupid leaps of faith. Leap and believe. Don't make sense. Stay with what's solid. Got it? Now, you know what happened right here? We just found out that her Elohim was her. What else happened? Who's in? She just told you that. Elohim told her they take it. They were going to what? Die. Destruction. So what Shaul told you, he got it from your law. So now he just declared the end in the beginning. That's why I said, be ye followers together of me. And mark them. Mark them. Don't worry about it. Ain't nothing y'all need to worry about. Y'all much too smart for this stuff to happen. Don't finish the 30th chapter, 30, and should be 8 Marshall Lee. Yeah, jump across him. I left something about that in it. Let's see if we can get 2 points out of it. That's why we mess up. It's just not believing. Hard to stay consistent. It makes sense. I appreciate him sending a man. He said, any other thing, I couldn't do it. I got to know my limitation. You know, even Clint Eastwood said that? He said, a man's got to know his limitations. He do. A man's got to know his limitations. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All right. You got to know your limitation. Listen to the book. This is 30. Where you left out? 30 and 8 or 30 and 9?
9.
30 and 9. What happened?
Lest I be full and deny thee.
See that? Lest I be full
And deny thee.
So that makes sense. I don't want to be too full and deny you. What has happened?
And say, who is Yahuwah?
Yeah.
Or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of Elohim in vain.
What happened?
Accuse not a servant unto his master.
See, that's what we want to look at. You said do what now?
Accuse not a servant unto his master.
Yeah.
Lest he curse thee and thou be found guilty.
See that? Same thing these folk look at. He told him, he that delivered me, you got the greater condemnation. He tried to tell them that. The person that turned him over to them, he said they got the greater condemnation. That's what your law just told them. Y'all do know they brought up accusations on this man. This man was Abed Yah. And they had accusations. They said, man, blaspheme. These folk brought that man to judgment behind this stuff. You were told in your law that you weren't supposed to do that. This man was Abed Yah. You don't accuse this man before his Adon? He tried to tell him. He said, therefore the one that delivered me to you got the greater condemnation. But they'd have never caught that when they don't know the law. You'd never know that if you didn't know the law. Y'all all right? Jump back over to Yeshayahu, the 7th chapter. They probably thought I forgot. We left out 7 and 7, 7 and 8. Yeshayahu, Isaiah. What time is it? When we'll get through with this. Get y'all out of here. I'm boring y'all. I done messed up all y'all Jesus hopes. You know why you can put Jesus with an apostrophe then an S behind it? That's wrong just like he's wrong. It's all wrong anyway. Listen to the book. Yeshayahu chapter 7 and verse 8. Listen to the book. Isaiah for those at home. I said some of this enough that people almost ought to have it in memory. Listen to the book.
For the head of Aram is Damascus, and the head of Damascus is Rezin, and within 65 years shall Ephraim be broken, that it be not a people.
Yeah.
And the head of Ephraim is Samaria, and the head of Samaria is Remaliah's Ben.
And what did he say, Brian?
If ye will not believe, surely ye shall not be established.
What happened?
Moreover, Yahuwah spake again unto Achaz, saying,
What?
Ask thee a sign of Yahuwah the Elohim.
Like what?
Ask it either in the depth or in the height above.
Yeah.
But Achaz said, I will not ask, neither will I tempt Yahuwah.
See that? He realized that. Listen.
And he said, Hear ye now, O house of Daud. Is it a small thing for you to weary Anashim?
What happened?
But will ye weary my Elohim also?
What happened?
Therefore Yahuwah himself shall give you a sign.
Like what?
Behold, a virgin shall conceive and bear a Ben.
See that? Which would have told you Alama. Alama is what he would have told you, which means she was ripe for sex. That's your Abri word for ripe. Ripe. Of age. Ripe, ready for sex. Alama. He'd have never told you virgin. This one that told you, we can prove that she was Bethula. He just didn't tell you that then. He told you she was Alama. They would have told you virgin. Said, would it be wrong? No, because she was. We can prove it, right? It all makes sense for us. But we come back to look at these different things he asked. And now you find out when he asked them for a sign, for an eye. What, in the heights or in the depths? But he said he wouldn't tempt him. He wouldn't do it. Because you know, you didn't believe what happened in Romans the 10th chapter. He told you don't say in your heart to do that. He wasn't going to do it. He said, I wasn't going to ask him. But he gave him one. Y'all all right? He gave him one. Y'all all right? At the 4th chapter, book of Galatians. Galatians 4:1. Listen to the book.
Now I say that the heir, as long as he is a Yalid, differeth nothing from an Abid.
See that? Different nothing from a who?
Abid,
Yeah, from a servant. But it's what?
though he be a done of all,
What happened?
but is under tutors and governors until the time appointed of the Abba.
What happened?
Even so we, when we were beneath, were in bondage under the elements of the Arats.
What happened?
But when the fullness of time was come,
So what he calls us to do? Broke away from it. He said, but when the fullness of time was, what did he do?
Elohim sent forth his being,
How?
made of an Ashah,
Made where?
under the law,
It makes sense. Made,
to redeem them that were under the law,
that's what he did. He had come down and redeem them that were under the law. Makes sense. To come back and break us out. Come and get us out. Made him under the law. You know what the law would do? Huh? What'd you say? Put him down? The law will kill you. The law is death. The law is death. It is. It's death. He didn't make a law they could give life. When they was in the garden, there was absolutely no law he gave them that would have gave them life. There was none. Just wasn't. Y'all all right? Goodness, I love mighty spook or throne or whatever it is you're doing or whatever it is you got. It just wasn't. He just didn't do that. It wasn't going to build a law. This was going to be a grace. It's going to be a con. 2 and 6, Ephesians. Before you get there, give me Galatians. See if that's the 3rd chapter. 3, 6, 2. See if it's 3, 6, Galatians. Let's see how this goes. Listen to the book.
even as Abraham believed Elohim, and it was accounted to him for Siddiq. Know ye therefore that they which are of Amunah, the same are the Bani of Abraham.
Yeah.
And the scripture foreseeing that Elohim would justify the heathen through Amunah, preached before the Debar unto Abraham,
Yeah.
saying, in thee shall all nations be Barak. So then they which be of Amunah are Barak,
Yeah.
with faithful Abraham.
Yeah.
For as many as are of the works of the law
What?
under the curse, for it is written.
Let me ask you a question. Now, he just said, for many of the works of the law are under, what was it?
Under the curse.
So what law he gave you would have gave you life? All you going to get if you follow the law right, if you follow it wrongly, because you know, if it ain't producing amanah, all you going to get is the curse. That's all you going to get. He just told you that. He just showed you the two pediments he set up for us. You got the law, and you got what they call grace, con. Yeah? Now, with this, he just told you that Abraham, he's already seen before how he's going to justify the heathen. It's going to be by faith. Amunah. And they that are Amunah are accounted with faithful Abraham. Y'all all right? For many that are of the works of the law, you said what, Barak, now?
Are under the curse.
Like what?
For it is written.
What is written?
Cursed is every one that continueth not in all things which are written in the book of the law to do them.
Too many things in the law these folks not doing. There's too many things in the law you just not doing. There's going to be too many things you're going to cover. These folks can go ahead and get all the ropes they want to run through their pants. Run all through the bottom of their dress. You're going to miss something. You're going to miss something. When you do, you're going to be a curse. Go ahead and try it. Go ahead and try it. You'll miss something. Y'all all right? Too many things folks miss. That folk they didn't even wind up keeping, not for salt, they missed for salt, they missed so-called. They didn't want to pick it back up on the knock them out. The people came out and then they forgot to even circumcise them. These people missed a lot of the law. They missed a lot of law going down through here. Go ahead and try it. Man, I'm telling you now, you go ahead and keep it now. Go ahead and try it. But once you miss a part, you finna be in trouble. Once you get yourself caught and you miss a spot, you finna be done. Go ahead and get them people with them curtains and check and make sure they're doing all of it. Go ahead when they got their mama curtain rod shooting through their back out there. Mama sitting there seeing mama butt naked walking through there just up bra and up them old grandma panties on because you got a curtain rod. Trying to tell you that dangerous. But you know what? You don't believe it, you won't be established.
That's right.
I believe it.
Yes, sir.
You can't miss nothing in the law.
Nothing.
The man just told you what go with it. Curses everybody don't continue every one of it. You know what continue is?
Not stopping.
That's all I know. The book told you if you continue in the faith, rooted, what that mean? Stop when?
Yep.
Without stopping. That means you got to keep it without stopping.
Yep.
Isn't that right?
Yep.
I don't know what these people thinking about. Listen, y'all, I know a lot of y'all here try to go behind me and check. You try to be a little law keeper. You little law breaker.
That's right.
I know y'all little law. Just sit down somewhere and just follow.
That's right.
No, I don't know everything, but I'm going to know more than you going to ever know. When you get no more than me, he going to let you get the pen. He going to pass the pen. He ain't said it. I'm just when I say they're going to mess up, what they going to do with this? And say all them law kids, they run and start saying, that's why they don't like Shaul. We done try to tell them. He said, I don't know how you going to do this. Because all he kind of show you what fact. You going to go and you going to pull out and call Abraham. Abraham was justified by Amunah. You're cold. They were justified by Amunah. And you gonna go along and you gonna call them by Amunah. You gonna try to come and you gonna try to compare what you got from the law. And you gonna be a law keeping it. You can't miss nothing. You can't miss nursing. Nursing. He said, cursing everybody. If they don't continue in all of it. Can't pick it up and come and say, I'm finna get back right now. Nope, nope, nope. You already cursed now. Listen to the book.
but that no ish is justified by the law.
You said what now?
No ish is justified by the law.
I'm trying to make sure I go keep all of it. Go get my mama curd and the rods, everything. Kill a calf. When folk gonna mess up. If people gonna mess up every time, they try to tell you. They say no, he's gonna be justified by it. Listen what happened.
In the sight of Elohim.
So they ain't worried about that. He done told me ain't no he's gonna be justified in the sight of everybody. I'm gonna go try it. You ain't gonna believe what's gonna happen. Ain't gonna be established. If I don't believe, Boston, I'm not gonna be saved. Man just told me he that believe in is immersed. They ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna be saved because they don't believe. They don't believe. Listen to the book.
It is evident, for the Sadak shall live by Amunah.
Man say evidence? What you gonna do with evidence? You don't go to court and the judge gonna say, we don't need no evidence. That's how you get a conviction. Evidence get a conviction. We need evidence for a conversion. Listen to the book.
And the law is not of Amunah, but
Listen.
the ish that doeth them shall live in them.
What happened?
Mashiach hath redeemed us from the curse of the law,
Wow.
being made a curse for us.
Yeah.
For it is written, cursed is every one that hangeth on a tree, that the Barak of Abraham might come of the Gentiles through Yahushua HaMashiach,
What happened?
that we might receive the promise of the Ruach through Amunah.
Through the law?
Amunah.
Through Amanah. That's how we're gonna get it? Through Amanah. You're gonna believe. Listen.
Akim, I speak after the manner of Anashim,
Why?
though it be but a ish covenant.
What happened?
Yet, if it be confirmed, no ish disannulleth or addeth thereto.
Listen.
Now to Abraham and his seed were the promises made.
What happened?
He saith not, into seeds as of many,
What?
but as of one,
And
to thy seed, which is Mashiach.
what happened?
And this I say, that the covenant that was confirmed before of Elohim in Mashiach, the law, which was 430 years after,
Y'all see that? The law that he confirmed. What he confirmed?
which was 430 years after,
After Amanah. What? Tell me what happened.
cannot disannul.
See that? It can't get rid of it. The law that we wound up getting confirmed 430 years after, when they was in Mizraim, they got it after. And you gonna tell me it disannulled this? It couldn't. Listen.
That it should make the promise of none effect.
Listen.
For if the inheritance be of the law, it is no more of promise.
So if somebody got it through the law, and I got an Amanah, somebody lying. Somebody lying. But what did he do?
But Elohim gave it to Abraham by promise.
Like what?
Wherefore, then serveth the law. It was added because of transgressions.
How long?
Till the seed should come.
Sit down. Because the transgression to the seed should come. What happened?
To whom the promise was made.
Yeah.
And it was ordained by Malachi in the hand of a mediator.
See that? Uh-oh. What happened?
Now a mediator is not a mediator of one.
But who?
Elohim is one.
Yeah.
Is the law then against the promise of Elohim?
Is the who?
Law then against the promises of Elohim?
Is the law?
Then against the promises of Elohim?
Tell me what happened, Chris.
Elohim forbid.
Elohim said no. Tell me why.
For if there had been a law given,
That's all I want to find out. If there had been what now?
a law given, which
Love
could
thy
have
neighbor as thyself. Honor thy mother and thy father. The clean and unclean beast. Remember the Shabbat. Keep it Kudash. These are laws. Tell me what happened, son.
For if there had been a law given, which could have given Kai,
So in the garden, he told them not to touch of that tree. But in the human, they touch it, they were going to surely die. Is that a law? He said, if there had been what again, son?
for if there had been a law given,
Tell me what would have happened.
which could have given Kai,
But when it seemed like that could have gave it to them and they wouldn't have touched the tree, then tell me what would have happened, Chris.
verily, Sadiq should have been by the law.
I don't know what these folks fight me for. All I got is book. All I got is book. Man say I ain't given one that would have gave life. If I did, then it would have came by the law. Y'all all right?
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
But the scripture hath concluded all under sin.
They done committed all of them under sin. That's why they came under the law. To redeem that were under the law. Otherwise, law sit you at. Law put you at death. They couldn't give life. I wonder what was it going to do? How hard is it to put the conclusion together? So if there would have been a law that could have been given life, then Sadiq would have came by the law.
That's right.
Which means, what did you get from the law?
Yeah.
You got death. So wouldn't it make sense that he would come under the law? So he could redeem them that was under the curse of the law.
That's right. That's right.
That's Amunah.
Yes, sir.
I had to believe that. I had to believe that. That Elohim was going to send me life to redeem and get me from under the curse. Huh? What you think we felt like we sit in Mizraim? Curse. You sit somewhere that long, you don't think that's a curse? Mm-hmm. You go through something for a week, a month, for a few years. You don't think that's a curse?
Yes, sir.
And we had to see somebody could come and redeem us from it. How many of y'all done gone through something for a year? A couple years. 10 years. 20 years. 30? 40? 100? 200? 300? How about 430? Man, still came redeemed. And you finna give up now. You finna quit. They should have quit. Like the man laid it pool for 38 long years. That's enough to quit. I'd have quit for 38 years. Everybody, I can't let them no 38 years. Start questioning. Flies and gnats. People staring, no clumsy niggas tripping. Oh, you quit. That's why you weren't there. They're like I wasn't there. You know what you can take. Ain't that right? That's why we got to be here so we can be taught. A lot of times you're like, I'd have liked it. You wouldn't have made it. You're in the best place you can be right now. Ain't that right? In the best place you can be, you couldn't have took it. A lot of stuff you just desire something because you don't want the fame and the glory and the notoriety of it, but you don't know the suffering that come with it. That like he tried to tell you who can hunt him, they wanted to sit around when their mother came and tried to ask about one cent in his right and then his left. He said, you don't know what you want. You don't. That's not mine to get. He said, you going to be able to eat what I'm going to eat. You going to be able to drink what I'm drinking. He said, all right, you'll do it, but you ain't getting them seats. Ran your mouth, now you got to take on something to sit down somewhere. Eat well enough alone. It's tight. It's tight. I'm just telling you, that's a lot of stuff people just don't think about. You know, we just keep thinking. If you just pray and stuff get better, no, you got to believe this. This thing got to be, it's got to be confirmed. You got to be assured in what you believe, because things are going to come to test that. Things are going to come against you. Just like what he gave us is against Rome. What I got is against lying. It's against Rome. It's against homosexuality. It's against adultery. It's against fornication. It's against all that. So people not going to be comfortable with me. People come with you because you ain't against you for. The man tried to tell them that stuff. I don't know why. The man gave them power. So anybody that had the other way, use your cane. You ain't going to believe what happened. That was the devil said. You ain't believe what the devil did. They want to know, why was he coming to torment them when? Why would he be tormented? Why when he comes and say, hey, that devil, y'all all right? Y'all all right? Just sit right there and play. I'm good. It don't bother me. Blow that over here. No, they realize he can't. Everything you got is against us. Every scene, every doing is going to be against it. You know what we try to do? How to be comfortable with people doing wrong. We'll take a class on that. How to make sinners feel comfortable. You know how you make sinners feel comfortable? You become a sinner. It's tight. It's tight. But then you don't listen. I'm just letting the man say he gave them power. It could be he said he gave them power. Just how they happen to roll. And they can say, well, other versions people got a way of playing with things because it doesn't make you look at the actual statement against, which makes sense. Because they're going for sickness. What they have make you sicker? It makes sense it will be against it. I told you to heal the sick. So what you have, get rid of sickness. Raise the dead. Where death is, you get them up. It's against it. Grave holds people. Who stay in grave? Dead people. So now I take away the victory from the grave. You think the grave gonna want to work with me? The grave not gonna work with me. I take away your craft. I take away your strength. It's tight. Tight. I don't know what we're gonna do, people. Y'all all right? All right. Look at the 3rd chapter, book of Barashit. 3 and 12. Other one got me to pick me up. I don't know, man. Let's do this somewhere. Pick it up, 19, Yehukanan 19:30. That'll come over this side. This is called working together. Now, they're not going to fight because this is not against them. See, the law is not against the promise. All right? All right, listen to the book. What I told you again? You can go down 19:30. 19:30, I said, if I put 28 now. What else I got y'all holding for me?
3 and 12.
3 and 12. All right, listen to the book. Barashit 3 and 12.
And the east said, the Ashah whom thou gavest to be with me, she gave me of the tree, and I did eat.
Yeah.
And Yahuwah Elohim said unto the Ashah, what is this that thou hast done? And the Ashah said, the Nakash beguiled me, and I did eat. And Yahuwah Elohim said unto the Nakash, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle, and above every beast of the field. Upon thy belly shalt thou go, and dust shalt thou eat all the yamim of thy life.
That's all right. That's good. That's good. Anything else he's saying? What else?
And I will put enmity between thee and the Ashah, and between thy seed and her seed. It shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel.
That's good. Let's look at the 19th chapter of the book of Yehukanan, verse 28, 19:28. Listen to the book.
After this, Yahusha, knowing that all things were now accomplished, that the scripture might be fulfilled, saith, I thirst. Now there was set a vessel full of vinegar, and they filled a sponge with vinegar, and put it upon hyssop, and put it to his mouth. When Yahusha therefore had received the vinegar, he said, it is finished. And he bowed his head, and gave up the ruach. The Yahudim, therefore, because it was the preparation, that the body should not remain upon the toot on the Shabbat Yom, for that Shabbat Yom was a Shabbatum, but sought Pilate that their legs might be broken, and that they might be taken away.
That's good. That's good. That's good. We'll go back to the 10th chapter of the book of Romans, 10 and 1. Listen to the book.
Akim, my heart's desire and prayer to Elohim for Yashral is that they might be saved.
For what reason?
For I bear them record that they have a zeal of Elohim, but not according to knowledge.
So even with his prayer and desire for them, they did show some intelligence. He wanted them to be saved. They weren't just fully without nothing. He says heart desire and palau to Elohim for Yashral that they might be saved. Then he said they had a zeal. And that's some of us at least got to have somewhere you start at. He did say they had a zeal. I think zeal by definition is enthusiasm. Sometimes I watch y'all some less enthused people I ever seen about it. That's just being honest. Y'all just don't, I guess certain things don't kind of spark y'all to look at things and say, I didn't look at things that way, and the way I looked at salvation, I just didn't look at it as attainable. A lot of stuff the way people get it, just not obtainable, the way they gave it to us. It's all a lie. They did. It just fictionalized everything. You thought you had to have this run, holler, scream all the time or something. Ain't no salvation. That's just foolishness. Some people might be a little joyous than others. Because I don't jump up and run don't mean I don't have the ruach. Or don't mean I'm desirous of it or seeking. People think it's emotional, but some way I watch y'all do. Y'all, I don't know, man. Some ought to drive you more than what gets you. I mean, it ought to be something that just make you want to get down to the nitty-gritty, just want to get to the nitty-gritty. What must I do to be saved? I want to be saved. I don't want to just talk saved or say I'm saved. I want to know that I'm saved. And then you got to get in some precarious situations sometimes and look at, right now, everything's outside your control or out your will, and you still got to trust it's his will. This ain't what I want. This ain't where I want to be. This ain't what I want to do. I got to trust this your will. I got to have that type of confidence. And if I don't believe, I'm not going to be established. I got to believe. I used to pray before I go out of time. I remember coming to Christian church before we leave, they started, we need to pray. Them folks said, pull over. We forgot to pray. You know why I stopped that stuff? I said, listen, if this man is only working on state lines, I'm not finna serve him. I don't need no audience. I got to pray. You only from state line? You work in just counties and cities? So if I cross over that state line, you gone. Till I get back. Well, I'm going to the store, I can get killed. Dangerous highways and byways. My house can collapse. There's so many things that happen, but we get this Christian mentality. If you finna leave the state and goes, well, now you need to pray. He spake a parable to this end that each ought to and not. So what's the purpose of me praying? So I'm fine. No, they've been praying. Because if you want something, he said, asking you'll receive. Knocking. He said he was speaking to Marshalita on how important it was for you to be mindful, to pray. Zachariah was Zachar, mindful. Or remind, mindful. So now we're looking at how important it is that you pray so you don't faint. Then when you get in that precarious situation, guess what you do? You keep praying. I'm praying because I know the hour, the time going to come. In the 16th chapter of the book of Yukonon, 16:1. Listen to the book.
These things have I spoken unto you, that ye should not be offended.
See that? Why do you tell me this?
That ye should not be offended.
So when this thing get outside of what I see, when something catch me off guard, I wasn't expecting. My schedule changed. My comfort level. An illness or sickness come that I feel like a sinner should have it and not me. So he's going to tell you something so it don't get you to where it hurts your little feelings and you start quitting and mumbling, grumbling.
That's right.
I want you to turn into a little baby. Listen.
They shall put you out of the synagogue.
That hurt my feelings. What happened?
Yea, the time cometh that whosoever killeth you will think that he doeth Elohim service.
And what happened?
And these things will they do unto you, because they have not known the Abba, nor me.
What happened?
But these things have I told you.
These what?
Things have I told you.
These what?
Things have I told you.
For what reason?
That when the time shall come.
You said it ain't going to never happen. I just told you about it because it's only in this Bible. Everything that happened bad is only in the Bible, and now it's over with. Peace be still. What did he do?
That when the time shall come,
what happened?
Ye may remember that I told you of them.
He made zakar. You might be mindful or remind you. Zakar. He want to remind you when it happens. You know who you have to remind? Forgetful people. We're forgetful hearers. He told you that forget for hearers. They go out straightway and they forget. Forget for hearers. That's why you got to keep reminding you. Beth, cuff. 2 Peter, they call it 3-in-1. Beth, cough, 3-in-1. Listen to the book.
This second epistle, beloved, I now write unto you, in both which I stir up your pure minds by way of remembrance.
By Zakar. That's why we're here to stir up my mind. Because it starts settling. After a while, stuff just settles. They have some drinks, you're going to start winning and got something. You'll look, you can see the different colors in the drink where all of the real substance at the bottom. You got to shake it. It done sat for a while so long, it just started dropping down. Dissipate, just drops to the bottom. You're like, wow. And you can see the change in it. You can see the light in the darker part. You know all the substance in the bottom, so you got to shake it up. So guess what he do? He allows certain things to happen sometimes to shake you up. Somebody might pop you in your head. Slap your face to kind of wind you back in the mind and realize this will happen if you're a believer. See, I realize when you become a believer, things will happen. If you're a believer, things will happen. The people he's talking to are believers. And believers, he wants them to know when you know they say if you believe, nobody can't do nothing to you. The world can't do you no harm. The world will kill you, retard. Why would you be singing something like that? This world will kill you. But see, Christian antics gave us that. The world, who's trying to kill us? That 16th chapter, say that the 30th verse. 16 and 30. Let me see that what I want. Your Ukanon 16:30. And just told her this second epistle, beloved, I now write unto you in which I stir up your pure mind by way of remembrance. That you might be mindful of the bar that was spoken before. Got to get you back in contrast. Because you'll forget. You'll get comfortable. And you'll let something slip. All of us, even me, I'll slip. You'll let it slip. Listen.
Now are we sure that thou knowest all things, and needest not that any each should ask thee. By this we believe that thou camest from the Abba,
yes,
from Elohim. Yahusha answered them, Do ye now believe? Behold, the hour cometh, yea, is now come, that ye shall be scattered, every each to his own, and shall leave me alone.
But what?
And yet I am not alone.
You hear that? Who you think he's trying to encourage? So.
That's right. That's right.
So what you gonna do if everybody walk off on you? Everybody you know walk off on you that you feel like on the same page, same status you with, and they all walk off. What you gonna do? What you gonna do if everybody walk off on you? I'm gonna shake you. I'm gonna shake you. Cause you to question, cause you to doubt, is it even right? They walk on and they left you. Maybe you wrong. Maybe you the one ain't right. Maybe you've been lying to yourself. Maybe the whole thing just been just a fad you were going through. And I told you, man, the time gonna come. He said, all y'all gonna walk away from me. But what did he tell her?
And yet I'm not alone.
That man said, yet I'm not alone. You know what he had to tell himself? Who is my Raha? He had to realize that. I got somebody greater with me. As simple as this stuff sounds, y'all don't know that you get tested. You just don't. You got to get tested to really know where you stand. You got to know what you can take without complaint, without doubt. You can say in them songs all that you ain't got no doubt and you ain't doubting the way. That's beautiful till something get in the way. Till something get in the way. You got to look at other people. And you got to start questioning your own sanity. You got to start looking and say, I don't know. It takes something not to doubt him. It takes something now. All right. That's a good, like Val says, I'm holding on to him tighter than a vice grip. If something happens, somebody come along and give you some advice, and your grip open up and let go. All it takes is somebody, you'd be surprised how you let some vice grip go.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody just come along and give you some device. I'll take another vice.
That's right.
or some advice, before you know it, you'll let it go.
Yes, sir.
People don't know, man. I've been tested for this job. I know it. You can come and get it. You make sure you can take all them tests, though.
That's right.
You ain't going to miss none. You got to be tested. I'm just telling you. All right. You can try it. I know they think I'm up here just talking. I'm going to be him.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I do to encourage myself.
Yes, sir.
You know, he told me in doing this thing and taking heed to this thing, he said, I won't just say you to hear it. He said, I save myself.
Yes, sir.
That's what Yahushua was doing, trying to save himself.
That's right.
Shaul told Timothy that.
That's right.
He did. He said, you just won't say the hills. So you say yourself.
Yes,
I know
sir.
they were doing, he was talking
Yes,
and
sir.
saying he was not alone. I know the man trying to convince himself.
Mm-hmm.
But you need to be able to convince yourself.
That's right.
I know a man trying to convince himself.
That's right.
He had to convince himself. Y'all know what happened to him when he got through, when the devil got through wrestling with him up out here, did all that fast and stuff? You know what happened?
They ministered to him.
Why you think? He'd have fainted.
Yeah.
He'd have fainted. You think they had to come with? You think he told them, I'm good. Nobody got to talk to me. Man, weak. You don't went all that time without eating. You've been fighting and struggling. A lot of this stuff is mental. A lot of that, how you think the devil just comes up? That devil will get in your mind. He'll get in your mind. Man, to be strengthened. That's why we need each other. Somebody come on and say, you know what? I ain't got no.
That's right.
I know you. I see you. Keep standing.
That's right.
You know, that's a Malachite coming to strengthen you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Once somebody stick $20 in your pocket, Malachite don't carry around no money. They don't carry around no money. Right like that. We just be rocking. They ain't got no money. Y'all all right? That man, he kept his money in the fish. Man, let me get $100. We ain't got no money. We just cut out. I tell you, hold on, don't faint. Isn't that right? You stand, listen, stay the path. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Y'all know how to encourage one another. Y'all be looking for folks to encourage you. Won't you encourage somebody?
That's right.
And most of all, by you say, you know why I keep standing up? Somebody watching me.
Yeah.
I'll be surprised. It's folks all over the world watch us. It's people that got enough sense to realize, man, standing. And they know I ain't standing by myself. I know some more y'all in here standing. I appreciate you.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, I know everybody. Everybody here, they ain't got no bunch of flip-flop people. Some of y'all flip-flop. Some of y'all just wrap yourself and just get between people's toes. Start making that popping noise. Who do that? Flip-flop. And they're being honest. I've been like that before. Yeah, I've been a hypocrite too. I've been all that stuff. You be there. You just got to get serious about your salvation. That's just being honest. You got to get serious about your salvation. Eventually, you got to get tired of back and forth, quitting and stopping. Get consistent. That thing about consistency, folks. That's why I go back and look at this book. I'm looking for consistency. You want me to believe, I need to see consistency. Y'all got it? Mm-hmm. Come on. I'm a man. I'm a doubt. He just told that man something in the 7th chapter of the book of Yeshua. He told him that, who the hell the risen. He told who the head of Damascus. He told who the head of Samaria. And he said, if you don't believe it, you won't be established. Just ask me ask me one. Ask me one in the Shamaim or in the Orion. He said, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I already believe. I believe. I ain't going to do it. Because the law already told you don't say it in your heart. Don't do it. Let me tell you what happened a lot of times. With the heart, what the man do? You know what that devil do? You're in your heart. You think you know something he don't know. How you believe? And he gonna come with a feather and start tickling your feet while you sleep. This is not how you believe, baby. The devil not coming along and comb your hair while you sleep. He needs to get in your heart. That's how you believe. So I'm gonna work in your intellect. I'm gonna try to give you logic, reasoning. I'm going to try to put people around you that's going to try to affect what you believe and try to show you it don't make sense. Because once I can get in here, this is going to affect here. Okay, he said, old fools and slow of, old fools to believe. Ought not the Mashiach that suffer these things, and the end is kabul. And beginning at Mushah and all the Nabaim, he expounded unto them in all the things. And to make sure you teach them again. Y'all know the devil again. The devil gonna get in your mind. That's gonna affect your heart. So I got to go back and teach you again. That's all they did. I got to go back and just teach. You got to relearn. That's all you got to do. Sometimes you look at your computer, everything being white. All you got to do is just make it relearn. Just go back and insert the program back in there. Don't go down the computer, throw the computer down, retard. Take the computer and just boot it back up. Just input the information back in the computer. You know what you do? You throw your computer away. It don't make sense. I got to reboot it. You'd be surprised what you can do to fix. That's all he look. I just need to reboot. That's all I need to reboot. Set them right back up. And look how powerful and how effective they were. What if he just threw them away then? That's all they looked at. That's what Cuff looked at. This is second epistle, in which I stir up your what? By way of what? That's it. I got to pull it back up. Sometimes it's stuff you can forget. You try to. It's certain key things you can put in the search engine. Retrieve it. That's what we got to do. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to retrieve information that we lost. Y'all got it? So we're going to input information. Some of it just got to just reboot. But some of y'all just got, I don't know what, we got to do a whole system check on some. Some of you got viruses. So what we got to do is scan. That's what he said. You know what happened? That's all. You get the program that go and scan for viral or potential threats. Well, guess what he sent his seven eye through? Because you're looking for potential threats. Viruses that could appear or pop up. Huh? And sometimes you know what you can find why some of y'all move so slow? Some of them ain't closed down, some of them other systems running. Too many things running in the background. Oh, yeah. That's why everybody can't do it. You'd be surprised. You push things, come on. Things just spinning. Hey, you went to just check your phone or your computer, see how much stuff still running that you never closed out. You know what? Because you went to another screen. You do that other thing, it's still running. And a lot of times what you got to do, go back through your life, start closing some of that stuff out. That's what the two done. Mark it. That's it. Mark it. He even told you to mark them. Go ahead and exit out. Too much running, and it got you slow. You ain't moving fast enough. I'm just telling you, you're supposed to be instant. Yeah, they can't do it because you got too many other systems running. They had people, there's some things you just got to close out. That's just being honest. I try to keep myself, say, shoot, man. I'll be ready to close out anything I have to, just close it out. Oh, it's stuff that hurt. Oh, they just keep moving. I tell what hurt like anything, though. But I don't want nothing to hurt like hell. I don't want nothing to hurt like hell. Isn't that right? I definitely don't want me hurt. That's it, man. I got to cry. I'm sitting here looking all tough and they ain't crying. Man, they going to wipe away all tears from their eyes. I'm saying, so I ain't talking about you. He get back and ain't crying. Get me to my, what about me? You teach. He don't know. So why would them people be crying? Why would they be crying? Huh? Hurts? Why would them people be crying? Losses? Why would them people be crying? Afflictions? Why would them people be crying? Tormented? Why would they be crying? See, this is the thing I got. People just not realistic. Do you really know what you signed up for? This man come back, he gonna wipe all the tears away from their eyes. Why would these people be crying? You cry, first thing you do is sin. That's just amazing. People don't look at what you signed up for. You know, we try to make the best preparation we can going through here to try to sustain ourselves. We're not getting out of it. But he tried to give us enough information that if you're smart, you can hide yourself. There's a lot of stuff you can do if you're smart. I mean, I ain't getting out of this. It's going to happen, right? But it did give me some information, kind of help me not be so dumb. You know, he said if the good each other Beth had known the thief was coming, what else he would have done? That's bad. You know, Luke, smart man. You know, he seen the Malachi and they told him that, what did they say? What did they say they were going to do? How long? All night. He told him no. He was smart enough to know at night. He know, no, these guys, you don't want to be out here. It's certain, see, he was smart enough to realize, you don't want to be out here. Don't want to be out here at night. This is what you want to do. See, when you're smart, you know what you do. Like he said, you hide yourself. He knew exactly what to do. When they got smart, they got you know what they did? They didn't banish him and disappear somewhere and close the door. Hide ourselves right inside him. That's just being honest. He tried to teach them. A lot of stuff y'all don't realize, you'll catch on out of the wild. If you don't, Some of y'all will catch on. How the rest of y'all will catch on? Y'all will catch on from the other people in here stupidity. You'll watch the other people hard losses, and some of y'all gonna say, "Ooh, Pastor right. This here right." You'll see. Don't you be the fool. Let somebody be the guinea pig. Let somebody else be Mr. and Mrs. Stupid. Don't you be stupid. You just fall and take it down. I'm telling you, everything gonna play out the way it's supposed to. You just want the strength. You don't get that little cute sign put, Lord, give me the serenity to change the things I cannot change. Oh, that's beautiful. See how much that you use when that devil come and really start wrestling you and tormenting, slinging you around. All that stuff putting you how they will. Leave your Bible on Genesis, on Psalm 23 and 1 and put a 5-leaf clover on them. That devil come, that 23rd Psalm, and you're going to be out of there. Clover going to be the only thing left. I tell y'all, get your mindset now. It come in tight. You just got to be able to stand. And don't put nothing on the table, or don't take nothing off the table. Better do that. Don't take nothing off the table. Don't assume what he won't come get and what he won't do. Don't do it. Everything on the table. If it's a wife, if it's a husband, if it's kids, if it's grandkids, if it's mother, if it's father, if it's job, if it's health, if it's sight, if it's walking. Everything is on the table. Everything. My uncle used to play cards. My other uncles never wouldn't play with it. They didn't like playing. He played what they call skin. Yeah, he was a skin card player. They play it for everything. Everything on the table. Listen, everything on the table. Mr. Who will play for skin? Y'all heard that before? Y'all didn't heard of skin game? That's everything. Everything on the table. They don't know nothing about that old plan. I don't. He played my other uncle gamble. They did it. They wouldn't let him play with him. Every night he play a little, he'll leave and he'll play him in the lead. They won't let him play. He plays skin. He plays for everything. You know what? The devil came and told Mr. Yahushua, Mr. Yahuwah, about EU. The skin player. Everything on the table, boss. Everything. At first, you start off a little bit and you keep stuff off. But after a while, he's a skin player. He said, you can do anything. Don't touch his health. Down the way he come back. He said, we playing skin anyway. Ever told him skin for skin? Touch his health. That man curse you to your face. He said, put on the table. Everything. I'm telling you, I don't know what these people playing. Listen, I'm just trying to warn y'all. Don't say and tell you. Go ahead and some of y'all, more of y'all follow where you'll quit. I'm going to be him. I'm going to be here. I ain't got no choice. Where am I going to go? What I'm going to do out there? I ain't like these people and tell a lie to myself. And say, like, only reason why I'm scared why I'm here, because judgment coming. I know it's coming. I'm not stupid enough to believe judgment not coming. If I walk out of here, you know why I would walk out of here? Because I will 100% believe that there's no judgment coming. That's how I can do it. If I get that in my mind, 100% no judgment, I'm gone. Boom, out of here. Done. Judgment coming. I seen it happen with Adon. Kicking it, playing, messing around. After a while, that man come back. I'm trying to tell you, I believe with all my heart. He declared the end and beginning, Boston. I do. I got it, and I play around. I'm going to try. Just see what'll happen. After a while, that man come back and catch me. I'm going to be right here. I'd be a fool to go out there and try it. I know he coming back. Y'all don't believe it. I know, listen, I don't blame you. But where you at, if I was you, I'd be in the same spot. You don't know what to do and you don't know what's right or what's wrong. You better get yourself established or you're not going to be saved. You better know what you believe. You better be persuaded what you got kept up against that union. The man coming back here now. You don't be right if you want to. You don't give him an account when he get back here. Let's see what happens. 10-1. I can get y'all out of here. I done heard they feeling about the law. I got secret tassels in the bottom of their pants. They got them on the inside of their pants at the bottom. Hey, man, do what you feel. Listen, you can go put them on. I ain't going to fight you. You go and you put them on. Just make sure now. Make sure you're following right now. I want you to mess up now. Y'all got it. Make sure you're following right now. Listen to the book.
Romans 10
Romans
and
10 and 1.
Hakeem, my heart's desire and prayer to Elohim for Yashral is that they might be saved. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of Elohim, but not according to knowledge.
But what happened?
For they, being ignorant of Elohim's Siddiqah, and going about to establish their own Siddiqah, have not submitted themselves unto the Siddiqah of Elohim.
Like what?
For Mashiach is the end of the law for Siddiqah to everyone that believeth.
The conclusion of it. Everyone that believes. That's why these folks still got the veil on their heart. You know the book tells you that when you read in the Old Testament or the first covenant law, he said the veil stood up on their heart. You do know what a veil for? For what? It was also for separation. That's what the veil's for, because he told you about how it was set up. The veil separates so people knew how far they could go. So this is the problem you got with the law keeper. It's still a veil right there. But see, when Mashiach came, he said the veil was done away. The veil was done away. What people going to do? When he sat down, he came. The book told you when he got out, their eyes were holding that they should cause the veil. But after they ate, the book said their eyes were open and the veil was done away. The veil was done away. I don't know what I'm going to do. Let's listen. What happened?
For Mashah describeth the Siddiqah which is of the law,
Like what?
that the east which doeth those things shall live by them.
So a man curses every each that don't continue in all of it. That's what he just told you. Curses every each that don't continue in all of it. Can't be no breakage, can't be no stop. Curse is every each that don't continue in all of it. So we needed somebody to come and redeem us from the curse of the law. Because there's no way in the world you weren't going to have no break in it. That's all they did was. What is it? Broke the law. Isn't that what it was? They broke the law. So they ain't continuing it. So now you stuck with the curse. Right? Oh, no, all right. Let's see. Let's go.
But the Siddiqah which is of Amunah speaketh on this wise.
Like what?
Say not in thine heart, who shall ascend into Shamayim?
That is what?
That is to bring Mashiach down from above.
And what else?
Or who shall descend into the deep? That is to bring up Mashiach again from the dead.
That's what they were looking at. We started at 24th. I know we've been all over the place. Y'all probably thought I forgot. I know I'm 50 now. That's what they were looking at. They were trying to figure out who was going to get him up. They couldn't find him. When they went, they couldn't find his body. So with the heart, each believed. With the mouth, confession is made unto salvation. So when they went there, they didn't see him now. Stopped believing. It wasn't possible to get him up. We were trying to figure out how it was going to get down here. So we found how he got down. July, we found out how did the serpent get down. Elohim sent him down. If he told me he was going to go down on his belly, he had to be up. So he sent him down. When the fullness of time will come, he didn't believe what Elohim did. Sent down his son. Made of a woman, made under. Who going to get him up? So I ain't got no doubt about the way. A lot of folks are here, they'll say stuff with their mouth. They know they don't believe in their heart, though. Oh, yeah, a lot of men don't believe. I know a lot of y'all don't believe. That's fine. If I was you, I wouldn't believe either. That's why I'm me. Based on the way you want to see things, if I was you, I wouldn't believe either. That's why I'm me. Because I believe. I believe it. That's all they kept trying to figure out. How are we going to get him? Who was going to go up and get him and bring him down? He told me don't say that. I already know it's going to happen. It's going to happen just like he set up to happen. Y'all all right? I'm looking at when he was on the two. What happened to him? Where was he on the two? Because they came and they wanted to get him down. Where was he? He was up. That would be the Kohan. That would have been the Kohan that came in, tried to assault Pilate, that they would take him down. 23-1, Matayahu. Then 7-1, Allah Shamut. Exodus they call 71. Matthew 23:1. Listen to the book.
Then spake Yahusha to the multitude and to his Methodist, saying, the scribes and the Pharisees sit in Moshe's seat. All therefore whatsoever they bid you, observe, that observe and do, but do not ye after their works.
That's good. That's good. Who Allah Shamu, Exodus 71? Listen to the book.
And Yahuwah said unto Moshe, see, I have made thee an Elohim to Pharaoh.
What did you do?
I have made thee an Elohim to Pharaoh.
What happened?
And Aharon thy ach shall be thy Nabi.
See that? The saying told her how it's going to work. He done made Musha a Elohim. Well, right here, he just told y'all in the 23rd chapter that the scribes and the Pharisees sat in Moshe's seat. What would that make them if they were sitting in that seat? Y'all make sense? That makes sense? That makes sense? That if they sat in his seat, that would make them Elohim. Well, they just told Pilate to get him down from Shamayim. Where was he at? He was in the Shamayim. He was in the Shamayim. They just called him down. Elohim just called him down. Y'all all right? Y'all okay? I guess a lot of things we just look at, just try to consider. Why would these people say it wouldn't happen? Because they doubt it. Just like we do. We doubt when we don't see things work the way we want to see it happen. That's why it's so important for us to go back and look at the book and be careful to see that he did do what he said he was going to do. But to them, it looked like he wasn't going to do or he hadn't done what he was going to do. That's why they doubted. How many times we've doubted and disbelieved because we didn't see something in the time frame we should have seen it. We supposed to see it like this. Before the end of the third year, they saw it. Huh? They saw him. I mean, he had done what he said he was going to do. Just because you don't see it in your time period of time, it don't mean it don't happen. There's a lot of things when something don't happen, people don't see it, or people think they find something. First thing is doubt and disbelief. And I see other folks attach on to it. Them my question too. I had the same thing. Sit down somewhere. All we found is your periods of people just latching on to stuff, and that thing, he said, all of them were dispersed. And many of them that went, he always seen folk rise up from among them. Even Gamaliel tried to get all them folk to hearken and said, listen, how many times we done seen people that rise up and people wind up attaching themselves to them, and everyone will wind up being dispersed and scattered. It's that important that you take your time. You got to take your time. Listen, you're not going to know everything in one human or one setting. You're just not going to know it. You're not going to know in a week, a month, or whatever. You got to grow. Who just grew to their height? To their full? How many of y'all have reached the full completion of your height? As far as we know. How many of y'all got there overnight? How many of y'all got there in a week? How many of y'all got there in 2 weeks? How many of y'all got there in the first 2 years? How about 5? How about in 10 years? Took years. Wow. CJ got a fun. He told the white raise his hand. Wow. I said first he said raise his hand. Dwayne said, I didn't, they won. No. But you see what I'm saying? It takes time. And you know why he let you know that? You go through what? Growth spur? Sometimes you look like, how many of y'all felt like you weren't going to grow no more when you were small? How many of y'all seen people growing up were taller than you? Now you pass when you realize they still where they at. And you realize you really weren't that big. Guess what? The same thing happened with people you start thinking are spiritual. If you just wait till your growth spurt come and kick in, if you do what you're supposed to do, you'll realize, guess what? It happens. I remember starting in school, girls were always taller than boys. They were faster than boys. They look so fast, but you said, man, you slow. You look so fast at one time because you saw, you understood, and your rationality was as a child. But when you became a man, you put away foolish things. A lot of stuff we say just look like they were fast, just like, man, they develop fast, but they don't continue long. And why did you bypass them? But that's what happened with people. You got to look at people the same way. Sometimes you'll put people on a pedestal thinking people going so far, you get up and you realize you really weren't as far as I thought you were. You really wasn't as fast or smart as I thought you were. But the first thing we do, we start thinking, we see other people, we already count ourselves out. Wait for your growth spurt to kick in. I remember high school, we had guys, they were so strong. I was never strong in high school. I just never was. I remember we had guys 10 nights, them guys already benching 300 some pounds. I was benching whole. I wasn't trying to pick up that anyway. Man, them guys benching 350. We had guys at the 454. These niggas 410, 11th grade, they picked. You like, wasn't thinking about it, wasn't trying to be in there trying to do it. Might happen later. It don't happen for everybody. You know what they living out? Nothing. Living pots and pans at Waffle House. Good on him, but back then it looked like the whole world. You're like, wow, these guys so strong. Then you're like, man. Then you look, you're like, you ain't shift. Well, you'll faint because you'll start seeing people in their prime and don't realize, listen, you still got time to go. They done. All right, I'm just trying to tell you. I'm just trying to tell you. A lot of times we don't see that stuff. You start being mesmerized by people, admiring people, looking at the people. Wait your time. That's just being honest. It is. A lot of times we don't consider that. A lot of people going to move and go fast, but the thing is, how long will you be able to do it? The book is talking about more enduring substance. I'm not impressed unless you can keep it up for a long time. How long? To the end. Y'all got it? Yes, sir. I don't know how to watch it. All right. Guess I'm going to get ready and let y'all go in. So I don't know. Y'all, I don't know. Just watching y'all. Y'all see where y'all head at. But I told y'all this for a reason tonight. It is. If you really just stop and consider how much stuff you've allowed the devil just really come in and captivate your mind and create your fears and your phobias. I know some of y'all come in, you don't know, ain't going to happen, but you're just hoping something happen. You know what the book said, when a man plow, how he's supposed to plow? In hope. You know where a farmer got his hope from in plowing? Who? From what now? He's seen it before? What else? Last harvest? See 1 Corinthians 9:6. Hey, Castle, you back? You just come to service. You finna get a check. You don't know you came to service. That's a bad attitude, too. Where is it? Who else seen it? That's all we need that long. Where's it? Where's that Castle? Can you see your husband's name up here? Where's that? I'm gonna get you for ratting. You that's the best English. I know when you be ratting on people, I don't hear no accent. No, I got that for the accent though. You good. I appreciate it because I need your help. I couldn't see it. All right, let's see how they work. This is 9:6, 1 Corinthians. Listen to the book.
Or I only and Barnabas have not we power to forbear working,
And what else?
who goeth a warfare any time at his own charges,
Y'all see that? That's what he looked at. He said, we're going to do that and put that on his account. Listen.
who planteth a vineyard,
And do what?
eateth not of the fruit thereof.
You hear what he said? He said, who planted a vineyard and don't eat of the fruit thereof? What else happened?
Or who feedeth the flock,
And what?
eateth not of the milk of the flock.
He said, who's going to sit there and feed the flock? He going to take from the milk of the flock. What happened?
Say I these things as a ish,
Or what happened?
or say not the law the same
You
also.
see why he had to tell him that? Because he knows somebody calm. You know they're going to try to say, oh, Oh, he just a nigga trying to get money. They always find something in the Bible and they want to get some money. He said, do the law say this? He said, don't the law say this? What happened, Chris?
For it is written in
What
the
is
law of Moshe,
It's written where?
in the law of Moshe,
What does it say?
thou shalt not muzzle the mouth of the ox,
That does what?
treadeth out the corn.
Y'all know that's in the law. What's the purpose of it, Chris?
Doth Elohim take care for oxen?
He want to know, does he take care of the ox? What happened?
Or saith he it altogether for our sakes?
You hear that? Because you gotta look at, I mean, you sit here, I got all that going on, you talking about not muzzling the mouth of an ox that did the work. Don't muzzle the mouth of the ox that did the work. And he said, is it said because he cared about the ox? Or was this for me? How does it work, Chris?
For our sakes, no doubt.
It was for my sake. Why would it be for my sake?
This is written, that he that ploweth should plow in hope.
You said because he see the wet rain?
That he that ploweth should plow in hope.
You said because of the final harvest?
That he that ploweth should plow in hope.
You understand when I plow an ox, that give me hope. You know why that ox working? That ox is no doubt thinking it ain't gonna never eat. That ox don't know. The law done already provided for you. I gotta feed you. I'm gonna break the law. That ox might be home from the first time I put that muzzle on there, man. Put that on and start to put the strap and put that plow behind it. But not right now. We got work to do. So the whole time while I'm plowing and working this ox, and this ox is thirsty, and this ox is hungry. But we got to get this work done. Now, if I'm going to be just, I'm going to obey this book. I'm going to make sure I feed this ox. Well, I'm up here and working. And everything I got coming to me, I ain't going to get it right now because he need me to be plowing. But make no mistake, he definitely ain't going to transgress no law. He going to make sure he going to feed. So when I plow with this hope, with this ox, this actually gives me hope. Me plowing, watching this ox work, give me hope. Because if he'll see about and put in my law about this ox, surely he'll provide for me. That's how that works. I'm a law keeper, and I'm not going to feed the ox that treaded out the corn, that tore up all, and I'm not going to take care of the ox, and this in the law? Surely, Mr. Yahuwah more just than me. So you see how all these things working give me confidence? That's the law. Nobody going to sit here and plow an ox or a mule and not going to feed it when they finish. So Mr. Yahuwah going to take me through suffering, pain, and affliction, and he not going to provide for me, take the straps off, take the cords off of me. When the work is done, you don't take an ox and let the ox sleep with them straps on and the plow behind. You take them off.
That's right.
And you let that ox out in the
graze.
field. That ox
That's
can
right.
rest and graze.
Yes, sir.
And eat and drink. The same thing he going to do when he take us back into the Mount Cool.
That's right.
So you can see how my hope is always staying sufficient and it's being strengthened just by the things that I see. Listen, the invisible things of Elohim are clearly seen.
Clearly seen. That's right.
I see that. You'll never see no ox work and they going to leave no plow, no strap locked up to it. You take that junk off and let the ox get in that field. That ox doesn't work. And you telling me who I work for dumber than that owner? It's confidence. Confidence. That's what Lamont used when he fought JoJo Jackson.
That's right. That's right. Yes, sir.
Once he got up in there,
That's
like
right.
karate and confidence.
That's right.
That's what he used. That give me confidence. Can you imagine me watching an ox plow and then eat when it finished? Give me hope that, son, when you're done, don't you know I'm going to lay you down in green pastures? Don't you know I'm going to set you out in the field and you ain't going to have to worry about working? I'm going to set you down and eat and to drink at your pleasure. But right now, I'm working. Make sense? Yes, sir. That's why we have to get back to our craft. He just finna tell you about they that plow might plow on hope. Why we tell you about, why would your law have it written about not muzzling the ox? Because as a man, that's how you understand everything. In your craft, this makes sense. When it's not your craft anymore, it don't make sense. That's good.